If you break the law and get caught, you're expected to pay the fine. But News Channel 9 has discovered that millions in unpaid fines in El Paso and city government, and a government that appears helpless to recover the money. News Channel 9's Israel Pettis has our special report, Meter Cheaters.
I went around twice, and this will be my third time.
Parking in downtown El Paso can be tough. If you're lucky enough to find a meter spot, you hope to get in and out before the time expires.
Did you put money in the meter?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, but it took more than 30 minutes, I guess.
This driver got a ticket, an $11 fine for an expired meter. We found cars all over El Paso breaking parking laws, like this one, blocking a fire hydrant. That fine, $52. We found this one, parked in a fire lane. If caught by police, the penalty, $127. And this car, blocking a walkway.
I didn't mean to be here more than a minute.
$52 if she had been caught. Perhaps she would have paid the fine. But News Channel 9 has discovered many people don't. Our team requested records. We found out thousands of drivers haven't paid their fines over the years. The grand total, $45 million. That's right, $45 million owed to the city of El Paso for some 470,000 delinquent tickets. Perhaps you're wondering, like we did, why the city can't recoup more of this money.
The main reasons? I would say manpower, both officers and us. But every day we look.
Right.
We all look every single day.
They look and they do write tickets. But the city's best chance at getting the money is to tow, or what they call boot, repeat offenders. Either one would require the driver to pay up before getting their car back.
We probably pick up average 2 or 3 cars a day.
Each time they pick up a car, it ties up the parking cop. It ties up a police officer who must be present to impound the vehicle. Then they have to wait for a tow truck. So which cars can be towed? We found out the city keeps a long list of vehicle plates that have 3 or more outstanding citations. If your car is on it and you get caught the 4th time, the parking police can impound your car.
We can't write tickets for anybody anymore.
But at a rate of 2 or 3 a day, with thousands of people on the repeat offender list, it's a tall order for parking officers like Daniel Silva. Silva admits he's not the most popular person in downtown.
We hear all kinds of swearing and stories and excuses, but I mean, after you've been here a while, you gotta get used to it.
But it's hard to get used to that $45 million of unpaid fines. Hard to even imagine what that money could buy if it ended up in city coffers. That means the money could pay for things like paving streets. Just last year, the city spent $5.8 million filling potholes and sealing cracks in the road. If that money was available, it could take the burden off you, the taxpayer.
But it is very labor intensive to try to go and find these vehicles.
So back to collecting the money. We asked El Paso City Clerk what's going on.
What is the procedure for the city to collect delinquent parking tickets?
If the ticket has not been paid, we send out a courtesy notice to the vehicle owner reminding him or her that he or she has an outstanding parking ticket.
If nothing happens, she says, it's sent to a collection agency. They make calls and send notices to the vehicle owner. But here's the catch. That's as far as the state law allows. A parking ticket is considered a civil offense. It doesn't show up on driving records, and drivers can't get arrested for not paying their fines.
And the enforcement is against the vehicle, not against the person.
And remember this, cars on that list can be bought and sold, meaning the plates can change, and the original driver who owes the money gets lost in the shuffle.
Is it frustrating to the city for people who skip out on their tickets?
Yes, it is. It's frustrating not only to the city of El Paso, but I think to every major municipality. The older the citation is, the lesser the likelihood is that we'll be able to collect on it.
We should mention the city usually collects around $1 million a year in parking fines. But that $45 million that never got collected stays on the books as unpaid, and that number grows every day, thanks to people who ignore the fines and a system that isn't set up to aggressively collect. In the studio, Israel Pettis, News Channel 9.